Morning everyone. So today we're using leg weights. Mr. Pluto is really enjoying them. I've got 2K leg weights around my ankles. Now leg weights are a really good way of adding that extra tension without creating too much pressure through the joint. So you can have, these are 2.5, and with this one, he weighs 2 kilos, so I guess there's 4 kilos there on that leg. There's 2 on that leg. You can also buy heavier ones. These are 5K leg weights. And if you think about it, they're quite good because you can use them as dumbbells as well if necessary. They're great as puppy toys, just in case you were thinking of getting a puppy. And they're also good for young children. So we're going to start and we're going to work on our triceps today, and the reason why I've got the leg weights on is really to work on the hamstring. So if you think about the shape of the body, you've got the glute, and the hamstring is below the glute, but it's that tie-in, isn't it? So the tie-in of the hamstring is this area. And as we get older, as women, we tend to really put on weight in that area. There's a lot of water as well and cellulite. So we want to think about getting rid of that over time, and the way to do that is increase your lean body mass. Now your lean body mass doesn't mean you're going to end up looking like Arnie. It just means that you're increasing the muscle filament size, and if you increase that muscle filament size, you're going to find that your lean body mass overall increases and your body fat goes down. Now obviously this has to be done in conjunction with, thank you, in conjunction with a food plan or some kind of structure to your food that's really going to work for you, okay? Right, Mr. Pluto, I'm sorry my love, but that is not a toy. So, the back of the arm, one of the areas that we really tend to hold fat on. So we're going to start on that one first. Now remember, you can warm up doing cardio, but you can also warm up just using resistance, yeah? So weight training. So you're doing the movement without the pressure, and that warms the muscle up, and then you add the weight to, say, the hand, which then creates more tension through the lever. Okay, we're going to start with bands, but alternatively, you can use a can as well. So you have the equipment in your home. It could be a tin can, whatever is your brand preference. So I want you to lean over and keep your back flat. Now when you go into this position, you want to make sure you stick your bottom back so you've got a tabletop back. Now if you're finding it difficult to flatten the back, you have to literally stick the bottom backwards. If you stick the bottom back, the back then flattens out. Your shoulders are back the whole time. This is the movement. How simple is that? So the hand coming forward, extending back to a straight arm. Forward, extending back, but the whole time you're sucking in through here. So you're utilizing your whole body. So we're just going to do 10 like that. Just relax the hand at the end of the arm. Now the only movement is the forearm. See, it's not moving from the shoulder. It's literally just the forearm. Very simple exercise, very effective for the triceps, yeah? More muscle, less fat. Remember that, girls. So bend the knees. You can put one leg forward, one leg back, however is more comfortable for you. Look down at the floor so the spine is in a straight line. Extend back, hold it. And then slowly under tension, because you've got a weight at the end of the lever. Hold, release slowly. Now pull your stomach in, keep your shoulders back. So the movement is slow. Now this is where that mind to muscle connection comes in, because you're not going to feel this if you don't think about the muscle you're trying to work. So pull in the tummy, extend the arm, then squeeze the back of the tricep. It's going to take some time, but if you continue to do the exercise, you're going to find that over time you're going to feel that squeeze in the tricep. This is a really light weight. This must be less than 1 kilo, and I can feel a huge pinch in the back of my arm. So extend, hold, and slowly down. Extend, hold, and slowly down. Looking down at the floor so you don't hyperextend the spine. Stick the bum back a little bit more. Give me 5 more here. 1 and lock it out. And 2 and lock it out. Hold. So you do a little pause rep at the top. Pause rep sort of isolates the muscle, puts it under what's called an isometric contraction. So you're holding it in position, and you give the muscle enough time to flex, contract, and you feel the squeeze. Okay, so that's about a 20 on that side. You're then literally going to turn to the other side and do exactly the same thing. Make sure you've got a chair to lean on so you want to support the back. So down on here, stick the bottom backwards first. One leg forward, one leg back if you want. I just find that more comfortable. And extend. And make sure we're going to warm up first. So extend it back. So get familiar with the movement of extending backwards like this. That's it. And squeeze and squeeze and squeeze it out. That's the one. Okay. Right, so notice shoulders back, tummy is in, bottom is back. If the back's not flat, you'll know because you'll feel as though you're too rounded at the top. So you've got too much weight through the shoulder area, you're going to find your back round. So flatten it out like this, retract the shoulders back and you're ready to go. Extend back, hold, slowly down. Breathe out and breathe in. Breathe out and breathe in. Keep going, squeeze. And then again, squeeze. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep going. Breathe in, breathe out. So lock the arm out, retract the shoulders back, looking down at the floor, stick the bottom out, pull the tummy in, retract the shoulders back, stick the chest out. Look down at the floor so you don't hyperextend the spine. Keep going. Now what about your legs? So you need to work your legs even though you're working your arms. So I want you to really squeeze your bottom at the same time. Keep going with the movement. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep going and push. Again and flex the back of the arm. Keep going and press. And down. Really squeeze it. Focus on your tricep. Breathe in, breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out, again, breathe in. Breathe out and then relax it down. Okay, how easy was that? When you come up, make sure you put the hands on the hips and you support the back, all right? So stretch it out, so take the legs apart. Take both arms up and then drop one arm down, okay? And then on the other side. Okay, so you have this movement where you're literally going back and the hand is holding the dumbbell, extending back. Now don't forget there's different heads to the muscle. So if you look to diagram of the muscle, you've got 2 to 3 heads, that's attachment coming into the top of the arm and the bottom. So what we want to do is use a different hand position, and that's why you'll find in a gym, you'll get a lot of different pieces of equipment for the same exercise, all right? So now we're gonna hold slightly differently. You're gonna use the cans, or you can use a band. So if you're using a band, you want to attach it to something. I've got a very handy radiator here. You can use a banister, anything that's in your house that's not going to fall down, all right? Very important. So if you're using the handles, again, same position, you're extending back, but then you're turning the hand towards the ceiling. Can you see how I'm turning my hand towards the ceiling? And then slowly forward, breathing out and breathing in. Breathing out, stretch, and breathing in. We're going to do 10 like this, and I'll show you what it's like with the curry powder or the curry sauce. And again, breathe out, breathe in, pull the tummy in, lock, and down, and again, and push, and down. Keep going, press, and down. That's it, and squeeze. Good, good. Okay, and you keep going if you're using a band. If you're using the curry powder jar, you're going to extend it back and then turn it so the palm of the hand's facing towards the ceiling and down. Breathe out, breathe in. Again, breathe out, breathe in. Keep going, lock, and down, and lock. Squeeze the back of the arm, keep going, squeeze and down. And again, and press and down. Gross, you might want to take him away. And go. I love my workouts with this puppy. It makes it so much more fun. Good. Squeeze. Down. Come up like this. Hands on here. You should feel that in the back of the arm. Then you're going to change to the other side. So because I've got my bands here, I'm going to remain in this position. So bend, tip. One hand down on the chair, and you're using the other handle, so you won't be able to see. I'm going to do 10 like this. So you're going to extend back, hold it, and release. Hold it back, and release. So the hand is turning towards the ceiling and down. That's 5. And 6. Turn the hand up towards the ceiling, bend at the elbow, 7. And 8. Squeeze 9. Lock it out, 10. Okay, I'm going to show you what it looks like with the curry sauce. Okay, down again, flat back, stick the bum back, tip forward. Lengthen, turn. Can you see how the hand is turning up towards the ceiling, so palm goes up towards the ceiling. Lock it out the elbow. So tricep extension is one of the only exercises you actually lock the joint out on. So if you're doing any press and chest exercises, you wouldn't lock the joint out. But on the extensions, you need to feel the muscle actually at full contraction. Keep going. Breathe in, breathe out. Where's your tummy? Where's your bum? Squeeze your glutes at the same time. And again, if you don't have that mind to muscle connection, that's okay. It will happen over time. 2 more. 1. And last 1, 2. And release. Good. Okay. So make sure the jars are heavy enough. That's why these bands are really good. Right, this is the good bit. So this is hamstrings. Okay, let's just put these together. So this is where the leg weights are going to come in. For your hamstring to activate, you need to have the quad pressed against something. So most of the stuff that we're going to do is lying down on the floor. If it's comfortable for you to lie down on the floor, that's great. You may want to put a pillow under here to support your boobs, or a pillow here. It's totally dependent on you, okay? So for our purposes today, we're going to lie flat down. I would, however, recommend that you put some kind of soft support where the knee is going to bend. Okay, so cushion for knees. Why is that? It's because we're going to bend the knee. If we don't bend the knee, we're not going to feel the contraction through your hamstring. Your hamstring is really important to keep tense, all right? So hips are coming down on the floor. I've got the leg weights on. I'm going to flex my feet. You're going to squeeze up, hold, lift one leg up, down, and relax, okay? So do it one leg at a time. It's more effective, actually. So squeeze, moving from here, yeah? You want that to be really tight, so press it. Then you're going to lift the heel up towards the ceiling. Lift, hold, down, release under tension. So that leg weight is going to take you down towards the floor. So you squeeze, push the thigh into the floor. Then lift with this, yeah? Squeeze up, slowly down, and release slowly. And again, 1. Actually, that's 4. Yeah, they always say personal trainers can't count, and you know what? It's true. I think we just get carried away with technique, and then we think, whoa, hold on, where should I be on my counts? So breathe out as you come up, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, and keep going. Up, squeeze, and again, and lift, push, and again. Now you should really start to feel that in your hamstring. As you push up towards the ceiling, you should feel that tightness all the way through this area. Lift. The movement is minimal. Yeah, you're not going to get a lot of movement through that, but you are going to feel your hamstring. So right angles, lift, hold, and down. And again, up, and down, and again, lift. Right, on this one, so we've done about 20, you're going to do pulses. Go. Squeeze your bum first. Hips into the floor as much as you can. 10. And down. Alright, other side. Exactly the same thing. Go. And up. Squeeze towards the ceiling. And down. It will take you a few times to get into that movement. Lift, hold. Squeeze your bum. And down. Tummy in. Let's go. 1. Actually, no, that's 3. And 4, up, squeeze, hips down into the floor, 5, up, squeeze, and 6, squeeze, when you go down, lengthen under tension, 7, lift, squeeze, good, keep going, 8, push it up, 9, up, and 10, right, you've got 10 to go. Let's work it now. Squeeze it up, push it high, squeeze, think of your bottom. Think of that area that ties into the glute. Keep going, just here, lift, squeeze. So if you prod it, the hamstring and the bit of the bottom you're supposed to be feeling it in, which is the saggy bit, you know, the bit that goes saggy, that holds the water, just on the bottom of your bum cheek there. Keep going, push it up, squeeze it, hold it. Keep going, come on, don't give up, squeeze it. Push, focus on your bottom and your hamstring. In your mind, lift it, push. Keep your breath focused. Breathe out. Breathe in. So as the muscle contracts, you breathe out. Breathe in. And again, lift and squeeze. Push. Right, I think that's 20. Okay, here come the pulses. These are the ones that count. Squeeze both glutes. Lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then slowly all the way down and relax. Okay, here, put your hands down by your side. Gently push yourself up because you're going to feel it in your back. I want you to do a cat stretch, so drop the head nice and slowly, release, and then round the other way. Okay, stick the bum back, retract the shoulders back, look up towards the ceiling, contract. Feel your spine lengthen, pull the stomach in, relax the head down, and then sit back into child's pose and stretch if that's all right for your knees. If it's not all right for your knees and hips, then just miss out this bit. Just hold it there for a second, and then slowly rolling up. Good. Roll the shoulders round, head comes up last. All right, easy. So, last one, hip thrusts, all right? We've got to keep the glute nice and healthy. Bridges are really easy, most of us can do it. I'm going to do a few versions of this though. So, if you haven't done the bridges before, what I want you to do is keep on the floor, but I do want you to use a band around the leg, all right? So band around the leg for the bridges on the floor, like this. So you're gonna push up and down, relax the body, push. At the same time you're pushing the knees out to the side, squeezing your bum. This is the bit you're trying to get to, girls, yeah? And it's not about cardio, it's about using your body weight, and it's about using what you've got in the house. So if you don't have bands, use a tea towel or a piece of fabric. Breathe out, breathe in, suck the tummy in. So you lift up, you bridge, you squeeze your glutes. Now think about a hamstring, contract it. If you prod that, that wants to be dead tight. Squeeze through here, up to the ceiling, slowly down. And again, breathe out, squeeze it up and down. Keep pushing the knees out, use the resistance in the band. And down, breathe out, breathe in, keep squeezing through the glute. Come on, you want a nice bum, you don't want it to go saggy. So let's use this time in the morning, the time that we never had before, to really focus on our food, to focus on our bodies, and do this with the kids as well. If you've got little kiddies, I remember doing this when my little ones were tiny, they used to love it. Squeeze up, squeeze, slowly down, and again, push, squeeze through the glutes, up and down, and again, you should start to feel it through here now, and again, if you can't, you've got to focus on the shape of the muscle. Like I said before, print out that poster, print out the muscles of the body, feel the mind to muscle connection. Now push the knees out even more, and last one, go up, squeeze it, hold it, that bit there that has the fat that starts bellowing every time your cycle comes on. We want to be trying to diminish that by developing muscle. Now bring both knees in. Okay, more advanced version with the leg weight on, like this, all right? So you have the leg weight, it's going to put more pressure over the hip, and you're going to push up, hold and down. Don't take the leg too far away from the body, make sure the weight is centered over the hip. So the range of movement is less, lift and down, and again, push, lift and down, and squeeze it up and down, and push it, squeeze it, that's it, keep going, and 1 and 2 and 3, squeeze, 4, up, 5, up, and relax it down, and breathe, and change to the other side. This one goes up, but make sure that weight is directly over the hip, okay? Push it up, 1, 2, breathe, out as you go up, in as you go down. Now think about your glute, press through the heel, good, go, squeeze. And again, press up, squeeze. 5 more, 1 and 2, squeeze. 3, push. 4, push. Last one, 5, up. And relax it down. Okay, just one more I want to add. If anyone wants to add a little bit more complication to the movement. It is a really good exercise, but again, make sure that you have done some training before. You've got to make sure that the chair is pushed against the skirting board. Ooh, that was a noisy one. Right, down here. You're going to get more range of movement with this. You're going to put one foot, try with both feet first. So you want the middle of the foot, yeah, on here, on the edge of the chair, and you're literally going to push up into a bridge and then slowly down, okay? Up into a bridge, squeeze, slowly down. All right, if that's too easy, you want to do it with single leg. So again, keep this weight over the hip. Push up, squeeze, and down. Push up, squeeze, and down. Go. 3 more, and 2 more, and 1 more, and down. Change to the other side. That one's really good because you get more stretch through the glute, so you're going to get more shape as you go down. Feel the stretch, drive up fast. Okay, let's go. 10. 1, 2, 3, squeeze, 4, squeeze. You should really feel that in your hamstring as well. 5, ouch, 6, 7, up, 8, squeeze, 2 more, let's go. 9, up, 10, up, and relax. Okay, roll onto the side, coming up. Now with that one, you should have really felt it in your hamstrings, all right? And if you're new to this and you're starting to cramp, make sure you give yourself a hamstring stretch. So that's pulling your leg in towards your body at regular intervals throughout this. I'm gonna put above exactly how many sets to do, how many counts, so that you can go back on replay and do this if you need to, all right? Or you can just watch the text. So thanks for joining me this morning. Make sure you give those hamstrings a good stretch out. Hold it here for at least 20 seconds. And then I'll do one leg at a time as well. Reaching forward, head down. Reach for the toe, flex it up.